start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
And sack sets up second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. Find his face at the 20. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? There's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Terrell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The returner is brought down. He gets to start on the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. The senior calls his own number. Takes up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a draw to the back. Running with purpose. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. On third down, it's a handoff. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
A running play called on fourth down. And the Wolverines keep the football on the move.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go! Kill.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the handoff. Making people miss. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss for PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss.